Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. The organizers of Different Strokes Retro Party would like to express their heartfelt thank you to everyone that came out and partied at the Waves Beach on Saturday night. Despite the inclement weather, you all came out in droves and helped to make the staging yet another memorable one. The organizers are saying that they are truly humbled and grateful for the confidence you have placed in them. They are also thanking the sponsors, the media partners, the DJs, the suppliers and the production team. They are saying that this could not be possible without your unwavering support and commitment to excellence. The next staging of Different Strokes will be on Saturday, November 18. Mark that date on your calendar. Once again, a big thanks to all of you. Enough respect. Now, today, we have a lot of stories for you. First up, we are learning that the owner of a Portmore pharmacy and a pharmacy technician have found themselves in trouble with the law. This is after they were both charged yesterday, Tuesday, March 28th, for breaches of the Pharmacy Act. The owner for the pharmacy, his name is Dave Oliver Murphy. He is 59 years old and he's living at 6 East, Greater Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. The pharmacy technician, his name is John Love. He is 46 years old and he's living at Westmore Gardens in the parish of St. Catherine. The allegations are that the pharmacy was being operated without a pharmacist. John Love, who is not a registered pharmacist, he was the person who was dispensing medication. It is said that yesterday, John Love, he dispensed medication to a customer. It was later discovered that the medication had expired. The Pharmacy Council of Jamaica was contacted and an investigation launched. As a result, both men were arrested and charged and they'll be going to the courts shortly. You know, this is a very, very serious matter, you know. Very, very serious. Trust me. Now, over in the parish of Westmoreland, a man, his name is Travis Reid, but he's popularly known as Lord. He's living at Retreat District in the Little London Police area in the parish of Westmoreland. Lord, he was arrested and charged by the police after he allegedly pointed a gun at his 31-year-old brother and threatened to kill him. This incident allegedly took place Monday morning, March 27, about 10 o'clock. It took place at Retreat District. The allegations are that the brother was in his yard building a fence when he was confronted by his brother Lord. It is said that an argument developed between both of them. It is further alleged that Lord, he pulled a gun from his waistband, pointed it at his brother and threatened to kill him. A report was made to the police and Lord, he was taken into police custody and he was charged. So he'll be going to the courts shortly to face a judge. Family, who say family? Boy, me I tell you, know. Boy. Now, in this next incident, take a look on your screen. Monday night, March 27, about some minutes to 11 o'clock, a team of police officers, they were traveling along the Salt Spring Road in the parish of St. James. On reaching in the vicinity of the New Testament Church, a group of men were seen sitting at an unfinished house. The men, on seeing the police, they ran away, making good their escape. The police party, they went into the unfinished house and carried out a search. A black plastic bag was seen between two building blocks. The bag was searched and bingo. The ammunitions on your screen were found in the bag. They are 4 12-gauge, 34 9mm, 6.38 special, 3 7.62 and 67 .23 cartridges. Also, one empty 9mm magazine were found. No one was arrested in connection with this find, but police officers, enough respect. Job well done. Now, we brought you a story on this channel last year. It was about an incident that took place exactly 1 year ago. Tuesday night, March 29, 2022, about 9:30. It took place right in the vicinity of the Breadfruit Tree Lane at Jail Marks in the Georges Plain area in the parish of Westmoreland. In that report, I told you that a group of persons, they were gathered at a shop in the area. Among the group of persons was a female in her mid-20s. It is said that this female, she went to the back of the shop to urinate. While she was there urinating, that guy on your screen, his name is Wright, but he's popularly known as Papa. It is said that Papa, he went to the back of the shop where the lady was and started messing with her, telling her how her something fat. You know what I'm talking about, right? Well, it is said that the young lady told Papa to leave her alone. Papa, wanting to show her that he was a shotter, he pulled out a gun out of his waistband and started toying with the gun. Bam! Gun idiot Papa. Him squeeze off one, hitting the female to the right side of her head. Papa, and truth be told, truth be told, Papa did not intend on shooting this young lady. I just show him did a show off. Papa, he ran away, making good his escape. The young lady, she was rushed to the Savannah Lamar Hospital where she was treated and admitted. We are told that this young lady, she's now okay. Luckily, she survived. Papa, he was eventually arrested and charged by the police for 1, wounding with intent, and 2, illegal possession of firearm. We are told that Papa, he was in custody and attending court, but recently he pleaded guilty to the charges. Now, the fact that this incident took place before the new firearm legislation came into being, Papa, he was sentenced to 8 years in prison on each count. We are told that the judge had initially given Papa 10 years, but after a plea by his lawyer, the sentence was reduced. Young men, leave illegal guns alone. This next incident, it took place Monday morning, March 27, about 9:30. It took place at 8th Street at Farmites in the parish of St. James. We are learning that 2 men, 2 big men, one of them is known as Keith and the other one, he's called Beenie Man. They had an argument. It is said that Keith, he went and picked up a machete. Beenie Man, he said to Keith, "It's alright. A machete you go for?" Beenie Man then left and returned shortly after. It is said that Beenie Man, he pulled a gun and fired a shot at Keith. He tried to fire again, but the gun was jammed. When Keith realized that the gun was jammed, he rushed at Beenie Man and both of them started tussling for the gun. During the tussle, Beenie Man, he managed to squeeze off another round, which hit Keith on his right knee. Keith, he managed to run off and Beenie Man allegedly fired another shot at him. Luckily, he was not hit. Keith, he was assisted to a nearby hospital where he was treated. We are told that the police were informed, and when they processed this crime scene, 3 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. So, Beenie Man, not DJ Beenie Man, Beenie Man, you are now wanted by the police. Back over in Portmore. This incident took place last night, Tuesday, March 28, about 9:30. It took place along the roadway at Palmetto East and Day Drive at Passage Fort in Portmore in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that an enterprising young man, his name is Ronaldo Williams, but he's popularly known as Baggio. Baggio is 24 years old and he's living at Lakespen in Spanish Town in the parish of St. Catherine. We are learning that Baggio, he operates a loan company at Palmetto East in Passage Fort. Last night, Baggio, he went to his business place to collect some money. We are told that from time to time, Baggio, he would go to his business place to collect money. He normally charter a particular taxi driver to carry him, but someone did a pre-Baggio. The taxi driver carried Baggio to his business place last night to pick up some money. The taxi driver was outside waiting and Baggio went in, collect the money and was heading back to the taxi, but he was approached by a hoodlum who was armed with a gun. The hoodlum, he opened gunfire at Baggio, hitting him in his head and his upper body. The hoodlum, he then turned the gun on the taxi driver, but by this time, the taxi driver, he realized what was happening and he was already rushing for cover. The hoodlum, he fired at the taxi driver, but he managed to escape unhurt. Now, I'm not sure whether or not the hoodlum robbed Baggio, but he made good his escape. From all indication, Baggio, he died on the spot. We are told that the white Mazda Primacy motor car that was being driven by the taxi driver received damage to the front passenger door and the running board. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 6 9mm pen shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. In the final story for today, from ever since construction started on the Princess Hotel in Green Island in the parish of Hanover, there has been a lot of mayhem. Persons are trying to keep this hush-hush, but it is true. Hoodlums aligned to various factions in the general area has been at loggerheads as they try to control contracts on the work site and put who they want to work on the site. Since I have been reporting news on YouTube, I have carried a lot of stories about persons who were working on the construction site who were shot and either seriously wounded or killed. And my information is that this is being carried out by hoodlums fighting for control of the work site. The latest incident took place early yesterday morning, Tuesday, March 28th, about some minutes after 4 o'clock. It took place at a district named Kral in the Green Island Police area in the parish of Hanover. So this is what we are learning. That man on your screen, his name is Romaine Austin, but he's popularly known as WISSMAN. WISSMAN, hear this. Why may I tell you? WISSMAN, he celebrated his 27th birthday yesterday, Tuesday, March 28th. You remember when I said the incident took place? It took place yesterday on WISSMAN's birthday. WISSMAN was a steel worker. Now, WISSMAN, he was living in an apartment. Another man living in the same room, in the same apartment, was Romario Drummond. He is popularly known as Blacks. Blacks is 28 years old and he's also a steel worker. Like I said, both WISSMAN and Blacks, they were living in one room. Another man was living in another room. He's popularly known as Style and he's said to be in his early 20s. Style is also a steel man. Now, all three of them, WISSMAN, Blacks and Style, they are from a district known as Darlow in the parish of Clarendon. They were all working on the construction site at the Princess Hotel. They had all journeyed from the parish of Clarendon to Hanover, and we are told that all three of them were very good workers. So, WISSMAN and Blacks, like I said, they shared a room, and Style, he lived in another room. They were all sleeping when two hoodlums went to the apartment and kicked open the door to the room that WISSMAN and blacks were living in. One of the hoodlums, he was armed with an M16 rifle, and the other one, he had a 9mm pistol. The hoodlums, they opened gunfire at blacks and WISSMAN, hitting both of them in their heads and their upper bodies. We are told that the hoodlums, they also took away some valuables from the room. They then went and kicked open the door to the room that Style lived in. But guess what? Style, he was awakened by the gunshots in his co-worker's room, so him take away himself. The hoodlums also ransacked Style's room and stole some valuables. The police, they were called, and when they went to the scene, from all indication, both blacks and WISSMAN, they died on the spot. We are told that when this crime scene was processed, 13 5.56 and 5 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane, everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them